We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and breaking out to key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support since yesterday, breaking out to key resistance levels and a new all-time high. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot sent out a bull indicator at 12:50 p.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition here from the dip area to multiple rip areas since yesterday in the after hours and today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator since yesterday here on the 30-minute at the 495 level, canceling out that bear indicator from up here at 501. It hit up towards almost 500 in the after hours, and it broke out above the key resistance up here and recent highs of 503, hitting new all-time highs and using that level as a support, right? Running up to 508 beyond the resistance we were watching of 505. Now, it wasn't the only stock pushing up. Nvidia was pushing up. You could see Tesla through the chop, coming back up to retest highs up here. Lots of people have their eyes on a possible 200 level touched. We'll see if that happens tomorrow. It's under a bull indicator here, or will this turn into a bear indicator? Same thing here with Apple. It was consolidating, and it continued that strength of a bull indicator since yesterday up towards 185 almost at the 184.90 area, and the QQQ continuing to push up higher. Now, things have slowed down a little bit here in the after hours, and we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, right? So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator on the 30-minute, But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see in the bigger picture here a full transition as well, right? From the dip area of white with red borders to bright green bars, the bear indicator from up here at 502.50 getting canceled, and a bull indicator with full strength here so far into today, hitting up here 508 plus. And now going into tomorrow, I will be watching if this bull indicator can continue to hold this possible staircase effect, or will a bear indicator pop up in the volatility going into tomorrow, as in the after hours things are pulling downwards, right? As you see it there below 507.50. And if we zoom into the 15-minute within the volatility, we could see here how things are slightly consolidating and pulling downwards, right? You could see that downward slope there, and so far dropping to 507 here in the after hours. Now you can see here a bull indicator holding true since yesterday at the 494.80 area, where things started to run up very strong into the close and continued into today. No bear indicator, nowhere in sight, right? Continuing that staircase effect and continuing to push up higher. And going into tomorrow, it will be crucial to watch if any pullback, a bear indicator pops up to cancel out that bull indicator. If not, if that bull indicator continues strong, those inflows will be crucial, which we're going to pull up in just a moment. And we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, with inflows above the midpoint since yesterday. Slightly red here into the open, but it turned green. Now, as we're seeing things push up here with a staircase effect, and in the after hours sitting sideways, outflows have began, and it's going to be crucial here going into tomorrow. If these outflows cross over, how quickly it could start to reflect that weakness into these charts. If they cross to the downside, but if it holds itself up, it's going to be crucial for that bull indicator and inflows to continue pushing up higher, to continue reflecting further strength to the upside. Now, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, the inflows have been strong here, but again, we have these outflows slightly beginning here, and I will not be ignoring this going into tomorrow if it continues red and if it continues to pull down towards the midpoint, because it could continue to reflect possible weakness into these charts going into tomorrow and testing key support levels, which I'm going to share with you guys in just a moment. Now, when we zoom in and look at this within the volatility of the 15-minute, inflows have dominated all day, and this is the closest that they've gotten here so far in the after hours. And if this were to cross, I would quickly start to watch if it starts to pick up that weakness into these charts and test key support levels. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, if these outflows begin and cross to the downside, continue to the downside into the reflection of the charts, and roll that weakness over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, the first support is 505. Below that is 503, and then I'll be watching 501 to the 500 area. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for this staircase effect to continue to the upside here on the 15-minute, roll that strength into these inflows, switching from red to green, pulling away from the midpoint, roll the strength over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, and the first resistance is 508. Then above that is 509 to 510, and if those get broken through and these inflows are strong to the upside and green, I'll be watching the 512 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I will watch them closely as they're red and heading towards the midpoint here on the 30-minute and really close on the 15-minute. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.